Well, welcome back to the Timeline Ranch. It's a beautiful afternoon, calm, not much wind today, sunny. Figured I'd start here at the top of the road and show you some of the features I'm going to put in to retain water, help it soak into the road fill, because the road was not compacted, so it'll act like a large water reserve. Let's start here at the top. So I haven't completed the rest of the road, but it's going to come up to this section up here for those water tanks. There'll be a dome structure up there with two 600-gallon water tanks. This is all rock. There's a little bit of soil between the cracks is where you see all this vegetation growing, the lechuguilla, ocotillo, cactus and grasses. The further down you have more sediment building up. But as it comes down, it meets the edge of the road here, comes around and goes to that side of it. So far I've just put one little check dam there. You see it right there. I want to put another one probably about 20 feet up from that, and that'll be it for this upper section. Down below that I'll put one more. So what that's going to do is just capture the water as it comes down. It'll fill up the first one, cascade over it to the next one, and eventually it'll just look like a little waterfall if we get enough rain, but usually we don't get that type of rain here. It'll slowly soak into the side of this road fill, and all this isn't compacted. That lower portion, it was just dumped in there and knocked down to where I can dump another load on top of it. So that water will slowly filter into it and leach out on the lower side of it. You can see this shrub right here is already benefiting from it. There's also going to be some water that'll come off this side, and I haven't built it yet, but this portion is going to come out further on the road. There'll be a few parking spots out here for a nice scenic overlook on the valley here. But that water will go around and go down and hit the side of a terrace, and it'll be level across there, and there'll be little pockets where I could put some drought tolerant trees to grow along that. Let's go down a little further. Most of this road is going to slope towards the inner curb. It'll dump over that, and then there'll be a few little checks along with the terraces coming across here that are going to slow it down and make it soak in instead of just run down and end up in the pond. This is that first one I made. It's about, let's say, 12 feet across. I know it may not look like it in the camera, but it's about 12 feet across and about 30 feet long. I said I need to shoot it with the instrument to make sure it's level across here. I'm going to put one more, probably right in there. And then right in that area there, I'll put one more. That one will go out pretty far though. It'll probably go out 50 feet before I meet a level point with the side of this rock mountain that comes down. You can see these shrubs are benefiting from all that water that's seeping out of the soil here. It's been captured. The ranch is in an exceptional drought right now, so it's about as bad as it can get. There'll be another leaky weir right here, or check dam. And then the middle point, I'm going to put a terrace that'll go all the way out probably 500 feet, and it'll be level across there. There'll be another little check dam right in there, and then it's going to slow down because it's not gaining elevation drop through there. This is going to slowly pool and then dump over into multiple little check dams as it goes along the edge of that road. The steep side over here, I'm not going to be doing anything. That's a good ways down. I'll put more rock on top of this. You can see a little bit of vegetation here and there trying to grow in. It'll grow in better. You can also see this yucca here looks pretty healthy for as dry as it's been. Some of the other ones that don't have the benefit of that soil with that moisture trapped in it coming out from the road there don't look nearly as good. Let's see, that one over here. You can see at the top on those other ones, just the upper portion of the leaves are green and it's dead about a third of the way up. These have grown quite a bit since I built this road fill up here to block the water from just running through. And they're pretty happy here now. I'd say since I built the road through here, a few years it's been here, they've probably grown 2 feet or 60 centimeters. Honestly, I don't know how big these will get with enough moisture. Most of them, you know, just hang on to life, wait for the next rain around here, but these will have moisture almost all year. You can see here on this lower portion of the road, some of the vegetation is still nice and green. Of course, these are all drought tolerant plants. There might be a mountain goat here. This creosote looks very healthy compared to most of them out here. Again, it's getting that moisture out from the road fill. It's built up. This is a pretty decent looking skeleton leaf goldeneye. Of course, it's not flowering this time of the season, but you know, they're all benefiting from this moisture trapped in that road fill. It's just going to get better over the years too. The more of the little check dams and leaky weirs that I build along the edge of it to make that water soak into that road fill, the better it's going to get. I'm sure here in about 20 years this will all be green. Almost the entire year. You can see that little shrub there is looking pretty good too, right there on the edge of the road fill. Yeah, it's a beautiful day. Pretty calm. Well, that's about all I had. Figured I'd just talk a little bit about the road and, you know, how I'm incorporating that into retaining water out here at the Timeline Ranch. See you on the next one.